literally out for a stroll. I've got some reviews to do, if you like, from I've got a tarp, 3 soldier tarp from Gearbest, and I haven't even packed it away properly. It's still in my bag. I had to hang it out because I'd used it on a camp, on a 2-day camp, and it just rained continuously on the camp, so I've had it hung on the line, and now I'm gonna come out to review it somewhere. But wherever I go, I can't get rid of the noise of the road, if you like. This is kind of my view. Sometimes you just got to sit down and enjoy it. It would be perfect if the traffic wasn't there. This was cornfieldy, and there's a few pigeons just gone off it where they've cut it, left a bit of grain left over. It's quite nice to see. And I was just sat here watching a buzzard hunting, and now it's completely disappeared, so whatever it was hunting, it's obviously had. Just walked out through this woods. Oh, there. And a sparrowhawk come right in behind me. So the predators today are on the go, I think. Ooh, got a new Ganzo also, and this was sent to me by Gearbest for a test. I do like these Ganzos, access lock. I'll do a review on that. I've had that for quite a while now. I like it. I'm going to need that in a minute to cut some paracord and stuff. Now, last time I did a tarp review, I'd forgot to bring a knife with me, and I ended up using a little stone to do stuff. Oh well, there we go. So yeah, I'm just literally in a bit of a woods. I'm going to set up for my tarp review, and on these tarp, this particular one that I am reviewing, they give you kind of some paracord with it, 4 bits if you like. You know, I've still got some of my own paracord ties, but I might try and just put a ridge line in for it. That's the thing, like setting up these tarps. They can do this. Now they give you the loops. Do you know the loops on top of the tarp? I don't like to use them, but I've got paracord here. I'm just wondering if I've got enough to span this across the trees, if you like. So, because this tarp is big, I have got my jute twine. Jute twine. It's my favourite kind of cordage, but it does do that. It's my favourite kind of cordage because it also acts as a fire starter if I need it. And if you add a little bit of Vaseline or a bit of wax, I prefer, it's absolutely brilliant for fire lighting. So it gives you a kind of a double option. A lot of the guys carry bank line. I don't like bank line myself. It's although you can carry vast quantities of it, when it comes to this type of thing, you learn to use your cordage in a wise way, so you don't have to carry a lot of it. It just depends on that skill set that you've got. So I'm going to set up around here. Now this is going to be quite low set up. What I'm doing, nothing fancy. Quick release. All the knots I do are just quick release ones, so I can just pull it and it opens up. Now, how am I going to string this over? Is the next question. So yeah, that's my ridge line up, and you can just see it there, look. That's my ridge line. Just used quick release knots. Now, my ridge line's big enough where I can double back this line, and if I wanted to put it through the loops now, which are on top of the tarp, I can. But what I want to do is just chuck this over for a minute to have a look at it first. This is quite a big tarp. There's the tarp chucked over the ridge line. Now you can see these loops on top. I don't really use them loops. You can put your cord through there if you want to. I don't, not all the time. Me, I'd sooner have it balancing on the ridge line. And then what I do is I double fold that ridge line in a minute back on itself. I've got plenty of cord there to give me a line inside so I can hang stuff from it. These are the corners. So on all four corners I am going to tie some paracord. And what I do with this is I give myself plenty, and I just overhand knot the whole lot, like that. I'll just do the whole lot like that, giving you that nice knot there. And I can make that tighter or as loose as I want, so I'm not wasting any cord. So I'm just going to move all that up a bit. Now, I actually leave kind of that gap there. What's that, about an inch gap? Because sometimes I'll put a peg straight down through that one, and that gives me a fixing. I'm not trying to teach you guys how to suck eggs, and I can just half hitch once, half hitch twice to lock it off. And I don't cut these tabs, I leave them as they are, knowing it gives me a bit of extra length if I need it, and that then is a permanent fixture on there. So there's one. I've got four corners to do. So yeah, I just kind of shot that review video. So I've just reviewed this. quick oversight really of it. I'll say I've used it, so kind of speaks for itself, you know. I'll say the last weather I was out in with it, bless, it was soaking wet. Even Helen got soaking wet, bless her, and she never even moaned on the 2-day camp. Sod's law, you know, you go out for a nice weekend, or nice, it was during the week actually, nice weekend, Sunday, Monday, and it rained. But now it's bank holiday and the sun's out. It's always sunny in Cornwall. The road is so busy today, I can't believe how busy it actually is. There must be a lot of people going into Cornwall. So yeah, we're going to take this down. I can't help it when I'm out in the woods. I've started carving again. I haven't carved for years and I've just started carving again. Oh, my legs are stung to bits. You don't know the pain of stinging nettles. But I'm trying to find any dead fall wood that I can carve some spoons with. And just not seeing anything. You know, you kind of want your oaks, ash. Ash is a good one. Silver birch, but we got no silver birch here, but that makes an excellent carving wood. And just finding nothing at the minute. Everything that's down's dead or it's gone solid, and I prefer kind of green carving if I can when I first start out. A little tip for any guys who start carving: try and carve with green stuff first, but make sure you kind of clean your knives off afterwards, because they'll rust, and they will rust. Especially one of the best knives you can use is kind of that Mora number 2, and they're rust buckets, man, so just be warned. I've warned you now. Make sure you oil them. And yeah, so that's it. I'm going to take this down and have a look to see what else I can find. You know, I've got cars that way, I've got planes going over me, and I've got a beautiful countryside view that way. Where does it all come from? So anyway, I'll make this up and be back. So yeah, I shall set up, take some pictures in a minute. The Ganzel knife, it's nice. Do you know, I've yet to find the kind of perfect bushcraft knife, or knife that I like. I'm kind of really interested in getting me one of them Enzo's folders. A little bit out of my price range at the moment. I quite fancy one of them Enzo's with the Scandinavian grind. That could be the end of my searching for the perfect folder, if you like. I quite fancy a folder with a Scandi grind, but you're kind of talking big money, you know, kind of £100–150 or whatever they are. So it's a lot of money, and then you kind of got these Ganzos that are do the job. So it's, you know, what do you get out of? You know, I'm very fortunate where I get some kind of knives to try and use, but a lot of the knives that I do get, I buy myself because I collect them. So I collect all types and use them, you know, on camps and videos that I'm filming for YouTube, and my pictures for Instagram, Facebook, and my page, and where I can show off at talks that I do. This was a gift for my birthday from my partner, Helen, bless her. The Raymier's Fire Steel with the lanyard loop. I love the lanyard loop and the logo on it. I've used this hell of a lot. I prefer this kind of setup in my pocket. It's quick release than I do having the ferro rod on my sheath of my knife. I'd sooner have a plain sheath and have that in my pocket. The ferro rod from Raymier's is very soft metal, but I'll tell you what, You can literally spark it with anything, and it's probably one of the best ferrocerium rods that I've ever used. It burns that hot. They're kind of 10-12 pound or something daft like that. But I'd love to know what the blank is, because these are brilliant. So more sirens going out. There's always something going on. Brilliant. Yeah. There you go. That's that. Very nice. So I'm gonna take this line down and set up. So yeah, that's that knife review done. So a lot of people to say, you know, why do you do all these review videos? You know, I'm tired of seeing review videos. I get gear sent to me by companies, and you do the review video and you get an option to keep that gear. You get to keep it. I get no financial gain. I don't sell the gear. There's no financial money involved, so it's not financially, and anyone who does review videos will know that. One, it gives me an option to look at what's on the market for you guys and to see whether it is worth that money. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. Sometimes I'll say in the video, you know, shop around for the best price, which is what you've got to do if you fancy it. The other thing is, a lot of the stuff, or quite a lot of the stuff, at the end of the year, we have a charity raffle down at our local pheasant shoot, where the guys buy raffle tickets and we put raffle prizes in, and they raise money for underprivileged kids. So I think, you know, they buy them a TV for all their rooms in the block or whatever. They buy them a video and they raise money for that. So I always put kind of 3 or 4 trade knives in there, and any other bits and bobs that'll come up. This year there'll be some stuff from GearBest that I've reviewed. A couple flashlights will go into that raffle. So behind the scenes, you guys don't get to know this, and I understand that. So that's what I do. I put what I've got, you know, or what I don't want, which is thingy, into that raffle. And then of course there is guys that we help out with their stuff, you know. Chris Outdoors, you know, I've given him an axe and a knife this year to just help him get back out there, build his kit up, you know. Things like that. That's what you don't see. So, you know, so the more prizes I put in at the end of the year, the bigger the raffle is, you know. And they raise a lot of money. We do raise a lot of money through the course of the season. And then the big raffles. I mean, this year, you know, with GearBest and the reviews I've had, I'm hoping that I can do maybe 2 big raffles, you know, and earn be able to put more money into that charity. Now, I've never opened that kind of, I've thought about doing this big raffle thing on YouTube, and you buy a ticket and all that, because it's just too much work for me. I haven't got time to do that. I would love to do that. There is going to be a few giveaways on the channel, so I've decided to do that, and you know, just stuff that I get, just try and just give it away. But you know, no, I don't get to keep everything. You know, it does go into that raffle at the end of the year, and we raise money for things. So it's thanks for you guys to watching the review videos, and you know, and putting a like on it. That allows us to do that. So we were able to raise money for that. Thanks to the guys that buy the tickets. They buy the tickets, you know, on the raffle on the days or leading up to it. You know, the guys will put 10 quid in each week or whatever it is to buy raffle tickets and all that, you know. So at the end of the day, there's this big pot with some great prizes for them. So it's, you know, it's thanks to you guys for watching the review videos that happens. So yeah. So that's, you know, that's why I do the reviews. I also like doing the knife reviews. My channel was started on reviews, knife reviews, and I collect collect knives. I've never found the perfect knife for me. I just, you know, I've got so many bushcraft knives and I still now can't find the perfect one. I don't know what it is. Just the perfect folder. I don't know. I just don't know. There's so many that I like. They work well, they work super good. But is it the perfect one? I don't think so. I don't know whether that actually exists, the perfect one. Bushcraft knife, the Timber Wolf probably is my favourite, you know. It's actually the only full-size bushcraft knife I've got, barring that original Jacklaw, which I don't really use because it's more of a keeper, do you know what I mean? I've got a Scout, that's a nice knife. The Jacklaw Scout's a good knife. It's a little bit short now for the projects that I'm doing with my carving. So I've looked at getting maybe a Jacklaw Classic eventually, or just something full size, you know, a full size bushcraft knife. I do like that Stephen Waycock's Raimi is one, that looks fantastic. I'd like to get that design knife, but without having to pay 400 quid for it, because I don't think an 01 knife, an 01 Scandinavian, you know, 4mm thick bushcraft knife is worth 400 quid. It doesn't matter who makes it, and that's what you got to look at. You know, when you're buying knives, there is one knife that I'm super in love with, but I just can't buy it at the minute, and that's one of them Enzo folders. I've got a couple of pictures of them on my phone at the moment. Beautiful. I like Enzo stuff, it's good gear, but I think they do a non-locking one as well, which looks amazing. But I hear the ball one is good from Bushcraft store. I've not looked at that yet, but I know a few people that rate that. So yeah, that's it. So my day continues on. I shall be going out and having a look around. I want to try and pick up some tinder for my bag. When I go up to Wales, it's forestry and it's larch wood, and you don't get many tinders. If I go West Wales, there's tons of it. Silver birch, there's everything. It's different. It's like a different place. When you go to South Wales, parts of South Wales up in the mountains, it's all larch forestry woods. It's bloody hard to get any tinders going, and you can feather stick it. And larch ain't the best burning wood, to be honest with you. You can't really cook on it. It tangs your food and your water if you boil water. It's not the best wood. That's that resin in it. So yeah, so I'm going to try and look around for some tinders around here, see what I can find on the pack. So I hope you enjoy your day, and I'm going to enjoy mine. I'll see you all on the next one. Be safe, be good. Peace and happiness to you all.